There were a lot of straightforward questions.
Вопрос.
How can we create conditions for a person to begin and initiate the process of self-healing?
Запустил процесс самоисцеления.
What should we do?
Делать?
How can we help a person?
We can only clean a person
Так.
and give him methods for further development until a person learns to develop himself.
Мгм.
No one can help him.
Мгм.
All illnesses are given to man only, so that man will look back, stop and look inside himself.
For self-awareness, right?
All these clues are inside a person. This means that a person already lives completely in his emotions.
Мгм.
He lives on emotions, that is, any emotion throws him off balance. That is, he lives as if not inside his creator. But on the surface of these emotions,
Мгм.
that is, as soon as you say something to someone, it immediately begins to hurt him, or the person begins to be offended. That is, he is completely immersed in the world of his emotions.
Мгм.
And he needs to leave there, move away from these emotions, and plunge inside himself. And begin to look at the world from within yourself, from within your center.
Мгм.
If an emotion comes, then you need to immediately identify it inside your body, this emotion. And look not at the performance itself, which unfolds in front of a person, but watch this performance while inside your body. And feel where this emotion responds, in what part of the body this emotion is located. This is how a person traces this emotion. Obviously, this is some kind of entity that has already settled there and is starting it. Pulling the strings in this way, he weakens this essence, and the essence comes out of the person eventually.
Мгм.
If they cleaned it, they put it away. Then in this way, a person does not allow this entity to enter there again. That is, a person is in a house, a person is protected inside himself. When human consciousness is inside its body, it is completely protected. At this moment, it is not affected. No programs, nothing, it is completely protected, and this is how you need to always be inside your body and make all your decisions from inside your body. Look at this world from inside your body. Then all the programs will collapse by themselves.
Мгм.
And the entities will leave, and the programs will collapse. And only the purity of human consciousness will remain. He can choose his own reality.
Got it. Okay.
All illnesses are caused by the program of the human mind.
That is, a person begins a self-destruction program, in
Yes,
essence.
that is, a person lives with his own program in his head. He no longer sees anything, hears nothing, wants to know nothing, runs to hospitals for treatment. Everyone pushes him to self-development, thus they give a person an illness. Why is an illness given? So that a person comes to his senses. Stop, think, why, and what is it connected with? He began to reflect, began to analyze his life. When this illness appeared, what was it connected with? A person begins to explore. He begins to explore human work inside himself. And thus he reaches the source, his source. and the illness collapses. That's it. It goes away instantly. There are no such illnesses that would go, take a pill and that's it, and be cured. There are none. Either a person leaves this life together with this illness, without realizing or understanding anything, and then in the next life he will have to work off this illness as some kind of lifestyle or something else, or something due to fate, or some kind of karmic knot. Either he here, in this life, will solve all his problems once and for all with his illnesses. He'll figure it out himself. Go deep into this disease, feel it deeply and completely in your body, where the disease is located. Talk to your illness about your illness.
Yes.
Enter into a dialogue with your illness, feel the full depth of this illness. And be inside your body. Eventually, this disease collapses. As soon as they start watching her, tracking her, analyzing her, that's it, she's already begins to collapse. Go away, go away, go away.
It's clear. I'll add dim. Yes, come on, Natasha.
I have information that illness is a call to awareness. That is, when a person discovers a disease in his body, he must turn to this disease. He must understand what this disease is caused by, turn to it, to this disease and say, "Thank you for giving me this knowledge. Thank you. I understand what is happening to me and why it is happening. But I don't need you anymore. I ask you to leave my body." I drew conclusions. I understood everything. The energy of the disease is realized and the disease begins to go away. You need to accept it, this disease, and thank it for appearing in your body. For your own conscious growth of self-awareness.
Be sure to thank the disease. Definitely. You say this provided that the person consciously, if he really understood, yes. And if not,
This is what we are talking about, so that the information reaches people that you can talk to the disease. It's like an entity, it's a living entity. At some molecular level, it can be accepted and released.
it's like a teacher for a person.
This is a lesson in self-awareness.
Therefore, when a person reaches higher levels, there is neither black nor white for him. He understands everything, why everything is given. Do you understand? There is no evil, no good. The world of duality disappears. Everything is just there in its entirety. It's all for the good. All for the good. Only a deeply conscious person understands this.
Well, yes.
That's why everyone is trying to reach people's consciousness. Now there is a very large flow of information.
But there will be no good until a person understands that all his thoughts lead to destruction, to his own. Therefore, thoughts, they will always be, have been, and will always be. But if a person is inside his body, and from there, from within his body, he accepts this whole world, then programs, installations, do not appear in his life, and diseases don't appear either. Because it doesn't allow you to log into a program that it doesn't need at all. He is inside his body, like in a house, he is protected. From the influence of the dark ones, from the influence of entities, from the influence of some kind of programs. This is what a person should do. This is the goal of man. Because why is it necessary to do this? Because when a person dies, he leaves life, but the person remains a person, that is, he takes his personality there and it doesn't spray. If a person dies unconsciously, he can be atomized and his parts simply attached to another soul, more conscious. It's clear. Therefore, if you want to maintain your integrity, you must engage in self-development and self-observation. That is, self-observation. Watch yourself. Some people cannot go inside themselves, they do not understand what it is. Where can I sit inside like this? You need to do meditation, you need to find the point inside your body where you are, where you come from. If this does not work out, it means that a person just needs to observe himself, engage in self-observation. The person stands up and focuses his attention inward. A person walks, the focus of attention is within himself. This is me walking, this is me walking, this is me moving. You can even ask questions. Are you here? Identify yourself by name. Svetlana, are you here? Yes, I'm here. This is me coming. This is me walking. This is me brushing my teeth. This is me drinking tea. Svetlana, are you here now? Yes, I'm here. And you need to continue to be within yourself. Then they appear. Grandiose changes in a person. This all seems to be moving to a completely different level. This self-observation goes into a higher level of self-observation. A person begins to understand that there is no one but himself. That he is the creator of this world, that he is the creator, and he creates his reality, and all people are he. He just can't go for these people. Parts of himself he cannot control, but it is he himself that is what awareness a person comes to. Doing your own development.
That's right. Yes, there is something to think about.
This is a game of our mind. The mind plays with itself. That's all.
Clear. Okay, on that positive note, let's end our session.
Давайте закончим нашу сессию.